Hey everyone, Jay from the Golden Testificate here, and today I'm going to bring you 9 fun mods to add to your survival worlds in Minecraft. Thank you everyone for hitting 200 subscribers. This has been really fun and I really enjoyed making these videos, so if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe and let me know if you want more. Also, hello Erwin Jaeger 632. The first mod I added that I think would be pretty fun to have in your worlds is additional lanterns. Now this mod, all it does is it adds different materials for lanterns and, as you can see by the EMI menu, a bunch of different colors. Now they're very easy to craft. You just craft your basic stuff with the materials you would with a normal lantern, and you just get the material in the lantern. And then you can also throw dyes on the lanterns. So I'll show you here. Got myself a purple lantern. I can grab any color, and I'm gonna grab cyan for this, and all you have to do is put your lantern in. Doesn't even matter where you put it in, you can just throw some dye on it, and you could throw it back in to reset it, or you can even just throw dye straight into it to reset it. And when you place the lanterns, it's a pretty cool little mod, and I highly recommend it just for fun. Now this next mod is a little less fun and more of a utility mod, but I decided to throw an iron chest Restocked. It's not as good as the original iron chest in my opinion, but it does have a bunch of fun little features. So first off, we have the dirt chest, which is, you can only store dirt in it, and you can only store, I believe, a stack in it. So it's not like the best chest ever, but it's a fun little thing you can have. And now the chests are made by crafting through tiers. So you have to get a normal chest, then you have to make a copper chest upgrade, and then an iron chest upgrade, a gold chest upgrade, and a diamond chest upgrade. And once you're at the diamond upgrade, you can upgrade to obsidian, crystal, or netherite. And they're diamond, obsidian, and crystal are the same amount of storage. Netherite has more. So it's one of those, pick what you want. And so all you have to do is, I believe, shift right click, and then it makes it into copper, and copper has, I believe, an extra, yeah, copper just has an extra line. Iron adds a couple more, gold adds a couple more, diamond has a lot of storage, and honestly I always stick with crystal chests because I think they're cool. But if I go to netherite here, this has more storage than you'll probably ever need. But let's say like you need to move your chest around. How are you going to do that? Well, they have dollies. Now the iron one, I believe, yeah, it has durability, but the diamond one, I'm not sure if it does or doesn't. All you have to do is shift right click with the dolly. It gives you slowness and mining fatigue, but it puts it on the dolly and you can just move it by shift right clicking down again. And so let's just throw these in here to show you that when you move it, it keeps all your stuff inside the chest, which is pretty nice. It's like the carry-on mod, but built in. Now they do have barrels that are really nice. I like their barrels, but I was looking at the crafting and there does not seem to be a single recipe for a barrel. Don't know what's going on there, but they also added these locks. So the key lets you lock one chest. The key ring lets you lock multiple chests. So I'd recommend just making a key ring and skipping the key in general. And to make that, you just need 6 iron and 3 chains. So it's not incredibly hard to make. Now all you have to do is shift right click with the lock to put the lock on, and then right click with your key. Sorry, shift right click with your key to bind it. And then I believe you just shift right click again to lock it. And no one can open it. The only issue that I've noticed is that you can actually break the chest while it's locked, but that might be getting fixed in the future. Don't know. And let's move on to the next mod. Now the next mod I decided to add was Stoneworks. This mod I have never heard of before, and I fell in love with it really fast. So all of these materials here lets you use it in the stone cutter. That's pretty much all it does, but there's another twist to it. It adds more to what you can do in the stone cutter. So you have stuff like pavers, you have pillars, you have plates, shingles, tiles, and you can make some really cool stuff with this. I yet to do it, but it's gonna be happening. I'm gonna start using this mod a little bit more because I really like how the polished purple looks. Like, I normally don't like purple, but I think this would look really nice with some cherry builds. And so let's get on to the next mod. Next mod I added, I've never heard of before also, but I also really love this mod. Now this mod is the moving elevators mod. So this mod just adds seamless elevators into your world, and I have something to show you right after I show you the materials. So first thing is you got your controllers. Making them's pretty easy. You only really need an observer, redstone, and some pistons. You do need 2 of them for this to work, and there is no limit to how many you can add to your elevator system, and that is why they have the elevator display. Now I can break my window here to show you this. If I throw it on here, there's a home, and I'll show you that in a second. Another thing you can do alongside of this is you can actually dye the floors, which I thought was pretty cool. It's not the most necessary thing, but I think it's pretty nifty. Now, to edit the elevators, you do need to click the sides of the elevator block, and it's going to spawn undisguised with your buttons on the front. To disguise it, you just right click one of the sides or the back with the block you want to use, and then to get rid of the buttons, you right click it. You can change your name here. You can turn on and off the buttons. For this, I like the buttons off. You come over to your cabin size, you can increase your cabin size, and so in the config file, you can config it to go up to 15. It's defaulted to 7. Just throwing that out there. You will have to config it if you want a super big elevator, and you can increase it lengthwise. It's really fun to mess around with, see what you can get. But let me put this back to normal. The way I have this is set up, I can now go down, and you might remember this room. I added this, and you can actually create some really cool elevators with this mod, and I will be getting to this in a future video. So let's get on to the next mod. Now this next mod I added to decide was more of a quality of life thing. It adds craftable horse armor and saddles. Now I have the saddle recipe right here ready to go. So to make the saddles, all you have to do is 3 leather, 2 string, 2 iron, and voila, you can now just make saddles in vanilla Minecraft. Now the horse armor recipe is very expensive. You need 21 diamonds and a piece of wool, and you need 2 pairs of leggings, because horses have 4 legs, a helmet, so you put your helmet in the top, your wool in the middle, your 2 diamonds, and then your 2 leggings. And voila, you just made horse armors and saddles, and it's pretty much the same recipe all the way around for the other armors. So have fun with this mod, and let's get to the next one. Now this next mod that I decided to add was a very customizable elytra mod, and I believe it's just called Customizable Elytra. So starting off, you can grab your elytra, and if you put them in a crafting table, you can take the wings apart. You don't have to do this to customize them, but this just infinitely makes more customization. And you can use stuff like smithing templates. You can use dyes, banners, whatever you want to use. So I'm actually going to grab these 2 banners here. And what you can do is throw the wing in, throw the banner on, throw the wing in, throw the banner on. And I actually turned my cape off for this video. And then when you craft them together, it'll put them back into the elytra. And then you can right click and each wing will have the banner. And it's kind of fun to just mess around with and have cool elytra. Now you can also throw stuff like dyes onto it. But I'm going to throw on some smithing templates. So I'm going to grab these 2. And we're going to make them out of gold. So if I go back to my smithing table. Hold on, let me separate the wings again. Go to the smithing table, put your wing in, your template, and your ingot. And you can make some pretty cool looking wings. And I really like this elytra mod. It's really fun to mess around with. And so have fun customizing, and let's get on to the next mod. The next mod I decided to add was completely just for the fun cosmetic side of Minecraft. And this mod is called Wavy Capes, and all it does is it adds better physics to capes. I would highly recommend this mod for just get it. It's pretty fun to have. It doesn't really impact anything. The only thing that I'd recommend is if you're going to get the customizable elytra, I'd recommend turning off your cape, or the elytra like to be weird. So that's that. Let's get on to the next mod. This next mod that I decided to add, you can actually add into Minecraft Vanilla with just pressing an F3 command, but the mod just makes it a little easier to see and read. It is the durability tooltips mod. So better durability tooltip, I believe. But so what happens is you can see it says 32 durability. I'll go break a block and now it says 31 out of 32, 30 out of 32. It just really helps you see what's kind of going on with your tools. So if you need to save a tool before you get mending, or if you're stuck in a cave and you're mining and you need to see what type of durability your pickaxe is running, this mod's great for you. And that's pretty much it for that mod. So let's move on to the next mod. Now, the next mod that I added was the better third person mod. This mod just lets you free cam your character in third person. Pretty simple, pretty fun. I'd recommend getting it if you like running around like this, looking around at stuff, because you can keep looking around while running, and it's really nice. I don't know if it's allowed on PvP servers, so I'd have to check up with the admins before I use it. And that's pretty much it. Thank you everyone for watching. This has been a pretty fun video to make. I enjoy all the support that you guys are bringing. Thank you for hitting 200 subscribers. Make sure you like and subscribe to see more of my videos, and make sure to hit the notification bell so you know when I upload, because I try and upload every 5 days, but I was having some driver issues, got those all settled, and I'm back. So have a nice day, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.